This is TWiT.
So give us a 30,000-foot view. When somebody is reaching for Invoice Ninja, what are they actually looking for?
Sure. So we provide an open source online invoicing package, which includes all related features. So that includes tasks, expenses, proposals, reports, pretty much everything you can think of. We've been developing the application for about 5 years now. And just over time, we keep listening to our user base, seeing what they need, and trying to improve the application. And I think key to that is just a very tight feedback loop. And we just keep working on it, keep improving it.
And how did you get started in this?
So we started about 5 years ago. So I'm a co-founder. I have two amazing partners, Shalom and Dave. And Shalom had the idea to create an online invoicing app. And I remember thinking it was a horrible idea. There were so many solutions even 5 years ago. But really, there were two things that kind of changed my mind. One was his amazing offer where he said, I'll have half the company if I just manage the developers. And the other thing that kind of happened was I went home to research it, thinking, well, we'll hire developers, I'll use PHP. And I found the framework Laravel. And that really excited me. It seemed like an amazing technology, and it has been. And that was it. That kind of got it started, just kind of nights and weekends messing around with Laravel, learning about it. And just over time, it slowly grew in user base and in features.
And how can you give away so much stuff for free and still make money?
Great question. So first off, I don't look at it as giving away for free. To me, it's what we get back. I see our hosted and self-host communities as complementary groups. In general, I find the self-host community love to give us their time and incredibly supportive with feedback, but are less willing to pay us money for the product. They're looking for something really kind of inexpensive. Whereas a hosted community in general are looking to save as much time as possible and are happy to give us money in exchange for saving them time. And that combination of groups is incredibly powerful, where we have one group telling us what to do and the other group paying us the money to use the features. And it's really a great cycle we just loop through. So basically, the top level, high level picture is we don't make much money from our self-host community. We make most of our money from our hosted community, but we depend on our self-host community for the amazing feedback they provide and really help us build a great application.
Awesome. And you have some amazing integrations here too. I mean, like I could send an invoice to somebody and they could, I send a quote to somebody and they can sign off on it. And then I could send them the invoice built from the same quote and then even collect the money using what, 30 different payment integrations?
Correct. So for that, we use something called OmniPay, which is a great library or framework for PHP. And it enables us using one API to support many other integrations. For some of those integrations, we have to do additional work for things like ACH support, Alipay, these added features, but we get kind of a lot of the core functionality from one great open source library. And that's kind of our approach in general. We provide a lot of amazing features by leveraging other amazing open source packages and kind of binding them together in our own product.
Wow, and so this is still just amazing. And you have a Flutter app, which is also, well, I do want to get into that at some point in the show here, but you do have a Flutter app too, and it looks amazing. I was reading through some of the source code this morning. I was just like, wow, I can really understand how to build a really mature app with that.
That's great to hear. Yeah, it's been an amazing experience. Flutter, we started about 6 months ago. So to talk about it quickly, we had native apps. We had a native Android app and a native iOS app. The challenge is we're an extremely small team with 2 developers, and 1 CEO. So to be able to manage 3 code bases with 2 developers was very challenging, especially when you want to build kind of the best-in-class app. I think you can build a decent app with a small team, but to really build a 5-star application, I think takes tremendous focus. And with Flutter, we went from 3 code bases down to 2. So it's just a massive win for us and enables us to really focus on the app and build what we think is one of the best mobile invoicing apps.